Hello my darlings, I know it's summertime and many of you, instead of moving to the country of your dream, now you're concentrating on your holidays, your vacation, traveling to new destinations, meeting each other, enjoying this vitamin D, meeting new people. But you know what? I was on the phone with a friend of mine. She lives in Los Angeles and she was dating the guy from London. And during our conversation, after 6 months of being together, thank God not too long, but still unpleasant, we found out how toxic the whole thing was. And all of a sudden I realized I have so many cases of these, especially international relationships. Why I'm saying especially? Because guys, when you date a person from the same country, from the same city, when you feel that things don't go right, you feel it right away, you're packing your stuff, you're moving back to your house or to your parents, whatever, right? So you always have this way to escape. When we're talking about international relationship, when we have international relocation involved, when we have visa and all this dependency, especially, that's why I'm so against moving to another country, following your partner on all this spouse visa for further marriage. I'll explain my point later, but still, when it comes to toxic relationships in a couple, international couple, when one partner is coming from abroad, just a newcomer into this country with like close to zero rights, fully dependent, sometimes financially, sometimes emotionally. In this video, I really want to prepare those of you who are currently dating a foreigner, international person, and especially considering moving to her or his country. Please watch this video. Do not learn from your own mistakes. Learn from my mistakes, learn from mistakes of my friends. Do not repeat them. Watch it in full. If you still have any questions, all my details in the description to this video. I will be happy, guys, to help you. I ended up in really depressive situation after my first relationship with a British guy. Toxic relationships, the subject of this video. Let me make my coffee and we will discuss it. Let's go on the floor. It's becoming my favorite place to talk to you from the floor. I hope you don't mind. Hi guys. Hi, I'm Anna. Welcome to my channel. I'm a psychologist. I run 2 YouTube channels and I help people all across the world move to the country of their dream, making sure that this move is successful, happy, and their adaptation in a new country is the easiest as possible. I am preparing my mini bootcamp, relocation bootcamp, with all major tools like resume, your job, how to become a part of this new society. So you will definitely prepare yourself in terms of visa, in terms of networking, in terms of work, all vital information I was collecting for 15 years of my life. I will just wrap it up and I will just give you the link so you'll go there and you will be fully prepped for your future successful, happy relocation and happy, I insist, happy life in a new country. But today, guys, I really want to discuss this subject. You cannot imagine how serious it is and how massive issue it is becoming these days all over the world. And toxic relationships. Coming from experience, I've been through it. I've seen my friends being through it. I had some clients who experienced it too. Let's start with basic things, guys. First of all, you need to spot it at the early stage. I understand when you just meet the person and everything is roses and honey and all these romantic first months of relationships. By the way, psychologists calling that state of your mind close to drug addiction. So basically, your mind is like under drugs. You have exactly the same chemical processes happening in your brain. You're in love, you have mixed feelings. That's why we all have these amazing months of I don't want to sleep, I don't want to eat, I have butterflies in my stomach. You're just happy and like endlessly happy, and the only thing you can think of is that man or girl or that loved one. But still, especially if you feel that it's getting serious, especially if he's a foreigner or she's a foreigner and you're considering relocating to her or his country, when you meet, and I beg you, please, guys, before you make that final move, before you apply for visa and relocation to another country, meet together several times, not just for a weekend, but for a week, as long as you can. Spend as much time with this person. You cannot imagine how much this investment will play good for you in the long run. You will save yourself time, energy, and huge mistakes in the future. So make sure that you're meeting this person, you're spending time with this person, and ideally please meet his friends or her friends, his or her family. So make sure that you are aware about the whole circle: work colleagues, friends, family, especially parents. Check the relationships between them. Guys, I understand it's really difficult during that first 6 months of your relationship to see behind your pink glasses, as we call it, like behind your chemistry situation in your brain, but please remove those remove those chemical things and observe the situation. Check the way he or her behaves, how he or she treats the waiters, how he treats people around him, how he talks to his friends, his family, how he treats his mother. The way he treats his mother, that's going to be a top understanding for you. Just remember, girls, the way the man treats his mother, the way the man talks about his mother, this is the exact way he will be treating his future wife. I'm telling you this as a person who quite knowledgeable in terms of relationships. I do have clients, I do have my own experience. Please, the way the guy speaks about his mother, treats his mother, this is the exact way he will replicate to his own family. So at the early stage of every single relationship, when you're spending time together, remove that passion, remove this chemistry, and watch, observe how he's around other people, how he treats the waiters, how he treats hotel staff, how he's around his friend, if he's bitter, if he's full of sarcasm, how he talks about his own achievement. Does he listen to you, or the only thing he's doing is talking about himself? What words he's using to describe his friends, how often he speaks about his ex, what exactly he's telling you about his ex, how many exes he had, and if those exes are all bitches and all horrible people, and he's like poor little puppy. It's a massive sign that it can be a toxic person. Guys, I've seen many situations, and in my personal opinion, exes is a taboo subject. Remember this, for the sake of your happy relationship, do not discuss what was before you, especially if you're a girl. Never ever raise a subject of your ex. If you guys watching me now, please comment, let me know. Oh my god, I'm so passionate about this subject, you can tell. Let me know what you think when the girl raises the subject about her ex and how he was treating her, and do you feel this comparison? Do you like this talk? Do you see them as we girls sometimes see? But I'm telling you, so he would learn from my past mistake. Bullspit. Guys do not treat it the same way. They feel competition coming right away. So this is taboo subject. Your past life, your past relationship, this crazy thing, guys, I've heard you have in the US, body count. Guys, I was born in Russia. When I hear body count, I'm thinking about other things, right? Counting different things. If you ask any Russian, especially guy, about body count, is going to be a little bit different scenario in his head. Do not even touch this subject. Yes, so you starting new relationship. It's a new chapter in your life. But at the first paragraphs of that chapter is very important for you to find out if this person is toxic or not. So first, you check the way he behaves. You check the way he speaks to his family, to his mother, the way he treats other people. But also the second thing, feel your body. Listen to your body. Always. I mean, how you feel after spending time with this person. Are you energized or you drained? Do you feel like you're sharing energy or you're giving all your energy away? Do you feel puzzled? Do you feel confused? Do you feel in pain, especially physical pain? If you have any of those body signals, like you don't understand what's happening, you don't understand, it's not that he's like a magic person and oh my god, he's such a secret. No. Especially if you see the future with this person, everything's supposed to look clear for you. You need to have an understanding what's happening and what are his expectations, what are your expectations, and if they're in line. Guys, changing the country means changing your whole life. And sometimes when you're talking about coming from Europe to the US or from the US to Norway, I'm not even talking about African countries when you're going through crazy process just for the sake of the documents, the sake of visa. Check the guy, make sure that he's not a maniac. I see so many things happening. I don't want you to learn from your own mistakes. Yeah, you will pay a very high price if you don't do this analysis before. If physical contact, okay, let's bring up adult subjects here. If you feel in pain, if something is, if something is not right for you, if your body feels that something is not the way it should be for you, first you can speak it out, you can discuss it. Just open your mouth, don't be scared, and clearly state it. Tell, I don't like this, I don't like that, can we change this? Do not be afraid to lose anyone. If you're afraid to lose that person and that's why you're keeping your own opinion, I guarantee eventually you will lose yourself in that relationship. And this is the worst thing which can happen to you. Happened to me. Guys, to dig yourself out of that depression, it's the worst thing that can happen to you. We're listening to our body signals. How do you wake up when he leaves? Do you feel refreshed? Do you feel relief? Are you expecting the next meeting or something? Just feel your body. It will tell you so many things. And for the girls, if you don't like something about specific areas of our life, please just listen to this. It's very important to listen to yourself if you feel happy with this person, especially at the beginning. During these first 6 months, you have the best version. It's like the best sample you can, it's demo version, right? After that demo version, it will get all the bugs on the run. So what you see during the first stage of your relationship, during first 6 months of your relationship, this is the best version you will ever have. Notice everything you can possibly notice. If you have really close friends or close relatives, ask for their opinion from a side, what they think. Sometimes they might see things you don't. And especially if you have psychologists, always talk to people. To change the country is going to be a huge decision. It requires a lot of things, changes. The process is long and challenging, and if you go through this together, just make sure that this is the right person in a long run. So, to sum up, first, observe, research, look, just smell if something is wrong. Second, feel your body. Ask yourself, if I'm emotionally, physically comfortable with this person, do I have any reservations about my choice? Think number 3. If you skip those parts and if you ended up in the country and now you're just sitting watching me without knowing what to do, he's abusive, emotionally, physically, God forbid, and you feel like there is no way out, like you're stuck, like you're in the corner, you are not. There is always a way. You are not alone. All my contacts are there in the description to this video. Write me an email, describe your situation. There is always a way. There is always a chance to do something about it. You were born to be happy. You're not supposed to suffer. Relationship, the only feeling they should give you is the feeling of happiness, feeling of accomplishment. They're making you better. They're making you go harder. They're making you stronger. They're waking up the best qualities of you. If you feel depressed, drained all the time, lack of energy, think twice. Maybe it's a toxic person next to you. How he treats you. What is he saying about you? Maybe his comments, they're painful for you. Well, you can have this chat, but usually you cannot change people, but you can change your situation. So if you don't feel happy inside those relationships, honestly, just close them. Walk away. You will have many chances in your life. It's not your last relationship. It's not the last guy. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be fruitful, in amazing relationship. You deserve it. And if you feel that something is not right, means it's wrong. If you need any help, all my contact details in the description. Just approach me directly. I know how it feels. You are not alone, okay? You are not alone. I'm here. I'll be happy to help. And I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you in my next videos. If you want to discuss any other subjects with me, please let me know in the comments down below. Love you so much. Bye.